I'm Melissa June Rowley, co-founder of the Toolbox.org, and joining me now is the man who made this event happen, President of the United Nations General Assembly, Mogens Lykketoft. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
You just spoke on stage. Why was it important to do this event? What does it mean to bring all these countries and heads of state together?
It's very important that we don't repeat what happened when we had the Millennium Development Goals 15, 16 years ago. It took years to get started with actually implementing it. And it's important because now we had the negotiations going on in two tracks, on sustainable development in general and on climate in particular. But we have to realize that this is one undertaken, it's integrated, all of it. And the climate issue is one of the basic issues to make sure we have a sustainable development, and maybe the most urgent one. So this integration, the necessity of building early action in partnerships, nationally, internationally, between the business community, the financial institutions, and the governments, is very, very important.
And how has the day been for you so far?
It's been very encouraging. I had a short breakfast meeting with 20 leaders from governments and business community, actually kick-starting my mind about what's going to happen here. And then we had this marvelous opening with a number of important messages from messengers of sustainable development, youth, culture, etc. And we had a couple of professors on the scene giving a very straight out, not a highly long drawn academic, but a very straight out short statement about the necessity to act.
And for people who are watching, everyday people who would love to feel like they can contribute to achieving the Sustainable Development Goals, what can you tell them?
They can act in their own behavior, how you consume, how you buy, how you check which products you are actually buying, how to avoid waste of food. Actually, is a very important part of our sustainability problem, but also putting demands forward to the producers and to the governments to establish that symbiosis that makes us move forward quickly. I mean, we just heard a discussion here at the Media Center from some of the progressive leaders of business saying what we need is a regulatory framework from governments that makes it obvious that we do the right things. Also, that's the best way of earning money in this world, is to do the right things to sustainability.
It's such a diverse group of government bodies and activists and NGOs and political and business leaders here.
Yeah.
Does it seem like the synergies are coming together and people are collaborating and the discussion is moving forward?
Very much so. But of course there are a lot of business people and government people out there that should also be included in this conversation. And I think there is a lot of work to do on the national level to integrate the different departments and ministries and get both, not only foreign ministers, heads of state, also finance ministers on board, understanding that this is something that will take the collection of public funds also to make these huge investments necessary to make the future sustainable.
Thank you. I just have one more question. What else can people who are tuning in to the live show expect from the rest of today and tomorrow?
I think we will have, during the day and the evening, very interesting discussions on partnerships and technologies, on national implementation plans, with this very, very strong participation from all sides. And tomorrow we will have new presentations, of course, but first of all we will have the signing of the treaty on climate from, I think, 150 of the 196 countries that signed accepted the agreement. They will be actually committing themselves now by signing the treaty and going to their parliaments to ratify. So we can get early action also because of this.
Yes. Big undertaking.
Yes,
but we're
it
on
is.
our way.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining.